Hi, and welcome to another segment with Gaming with Jason. And thank you for joining me. Today we are going to be doing the quest. So, if you remember at the beginning when we first went and talked to Unagos, there was a quest that he gave us, which was go build a house and then go talk to my wife. Well, we never went and talked to his wife. So we're going to spend some time and we're going to complete some quests so that we can get our next 5 buildings unlocked that we can start building, because we're going to need a barn. And if you remember, here's where we left off in the last segment. So we're going to need a barn, and we're going to need a smithy, and we're going to need some other things. So, and this is going to end up getting moved over here over time, and I'm going to actually end up having a couple. In my personal game, this one has gotten really good. So let's see here. Let's look at our skills. So we picked up some skills from all the stuff that we did. So let's see, we got extraction skill. So we got 2 skill points. We want to go ahead and do treasure hunter, because we want to be able to find cool things in the clay pits. And then also we're going to do the extraction knowledge, because we want to be able to, now we get 10% more knowledge, so instead of getting 2 points, you get 2.2 points, and that way it helps you get up the technology tree, because you're really going to want to get up this technology tree. The most important ones that I like to focus on is the production. So that is crafting things, and you're going to have to do a lot of production to be able to get up here and get to the market stall and the tavern. Okay, but this is why you go into your skills and you increase your extraction knowledge, or your crafting knowledge, sorry. So over here, this is for extraction, but for production, what we want to focus on is we're going to focus on maxing out these 3 here. And the reason why we're going to do that is because if you want to increase your overall points, and you want to be able to unlock these buildings and this technology quicker, the best way to do it is to improve the overall experience gained. So with that being said, let's see here. So we've looked at what it is that we want. We are about, well, we're not really worried about a simple house right now. Hunting, we want to be able to have the hunting lodge. We can build a hunting lodge. Then that means that we can start building bows. And as you see over here, each one of these costs money. So you will hear people talk about, oh yes, it costs a lot of money. What you're paying the money for is for this. But you get a lot of this stuff later game. There's no need to go out there and rush and get all this money together just for GP. So let us, this one is going to be the one that we want. And then so on my personal game, I'm all the way up to the fishing hut. But we'll go out and we'll do quite a bit of hunting, and we need to do hunting anyways in order to get more buildings. And I will teach you how to do a bison. Those things are fun. Okay, so there's a barn. We need a hen house. We want a pigsty, so 250 points. So we want to get our farming technology up, and we want to get our production technology up. So let us first focus on, let's see, do I have anything in the food storage, or did I leave that completely bare? Let's go over here to the food storage and make sure we have, no, there is no food. Okay, so so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording, I'm going to feed myself, and we're going to wake up in the morning, and we're going to go talk to Dobraniga. Okay? Okay, guys, so now that we're back here, we have, I just basically went over here. I bought some carrots and some cabbage, and I still have some money left over. But you see how she has the exclamation point. So if you hit the I button, excuse me, if you hit the E button,
Hello.
and you see how instead of, usually it says show me your wares, it actually says can I help you with something. So you're going to ask her if you can help her with something. Dear sir, can you help me with an errand? What is it about? I pledged to create some pants for local folks, but I ran out of materials. I'll reward you, of course. Sure, why not? I have some spare time. I need to complete a quest. So then we go in here, we hit J to go into our journal. Yes, I died, by the way. We are going for that and that. Okay. So let us go into our journal and let's see, spend a skill point in any skill tree, which we did. Good. Wait, hold on. We need to go to Old Rags. Okay, so deliver to Kinga 5 leather, 1 straw hat, 50 dynasty reputation, and 75 coin. So let us go over and find us some leather. Let's go find us some broadleaf plantation. Let us protect ourselves, and what we're going to do is we're going to go kill ourselves a couple of pigs. Oh wait, we can actually complete another quest here. We have to flirt with somebody. So let's find a woman that we think we might want to have be our wife. Let's see. I am 18, so I want a woman that is going to be close to my age. So she's got a lot of farming skills, and the other lady has good hunting skills. So let's see which one is younger. So she is 19. Okay, so Blanca is going to be the one that I'm going to be doing. Ah, crap, I got to go take a bath. Okay, what day of the season is it? We're on day 2. Okay. Alright, as you guys can see, I have healed myself quite well. I went and picked a lot of dandelions and broadleaf plantation and daisies. And dandelions give you the best health. They give you 3 versus the 2 of the others. And so now what we want to do is I am going to cut me down an oak tree. Oh, and I went out and I killed me a boar. So I have killed 1 boar so far, and we will kill another one here, so that we can get the 5 leather that we need. But first, before I can flirt, I need a couple of planks so that I can build myself. I need to build myself a bathtub. We are going to hit Q. And we are going to go into furniture and decorations. We're going to go into miscellaneous. And there we go. And I'm going to put it right there. Now you need buckets for water. I wonder if I can use my water skin. I'm going to try it just because I'm curious. Oh, you can't equip it. Okay. So then that is a no-go. Alright, so we are going to have to go either buy or steal a bucket. Let us see if we can do it honestly first before we go dishonest. But while we're at it, let us kill another boar. So let me take you over here. There is this spot. Okay, oops, I need to go over here. There is a spot over here. There's always 3 boars and there's about 5 or 6 wolves. So when you feel the need to go out there and kill a bunch of wolves and boar, this is probably the best place to come and do it. And as you see, there's also... That's new. Where did it go? I just saw it. You have this here, which I already took some money out of. There was like 273 coins in there. Okay, so we are looking for a pig, and we've got an axe, and that's pretty much all we can use. Because we don't have a bow. I guess I could make a spear. Where are you, little piggy? I hear you. Where? Oh! Alright, so he almost killed me, but this is how you kill him. So he found me. And look, now I have enough. I have 6 leather, so let's go see that lady. And we need to go back to that town. And the nice thing is all this is right in the vicinity of that town, as you see, right there. So that's the really cool part about building your civilization over here, is there are a lot of perks that you don't notice until you have to use it. Because see, I come in from this way, and the first time I set up, I used to have to come out this way to get to the other side of the lake. And so each way will get you on the side of the lake. Let's see here. And I've got it as promised. She gives me some stuff that I can now I've got a straw hat. And let us go and let's go over here to Gastovia. And as you see, we have now helped out 2 out of 3 neighbors. And so all I have to do is, oh, hold on a second. Let me get this done before I leave. Let me see if I can go find a bucket. Probably the farmer has it. I'm willing to bet that the farmer has the bucket. Cause she doesn't have a bucket.
Friend.
Show me your wares.
My wares never disappoint.
Bucket of water. Okay. I just want 1. Alright, that wasn't bad. 45. So basically she made half of her money back by selling me a bucket. But see, this is how you get it honestly, without stealing, without having to go out there and you know, spam everybody as well. Because this is the one thing about the game is, I see that there are people that like to spam with a whole bunch of stuff. By the end of the game, or there is no end of the game. And by the time you're in like year 10 or 15, it's gonna get much different for you. I mean, you will have so much that you'll have to hop on your horse and you'll have to make 3 or 4 trips around to all the different cities, and you'll go in there and you'll unload, and you'll have problems with your storage because you just have so much production going on that you just can't keep your storage empty. And that was a big problem that I had, and I had like 5 or 6 market stalls too. So in between the market stalls and all the rest of it, yeah, it was a pain. So let us get our bath. So this will be pretty easy. So we've already done it once, so we hit E to fill because we bought a full bucket of water. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to equip it into number 3 again. We're going to run over here, we're going to hit our 3. We're going to fill it up, and we're going to do this a couple more times. There we go, 1 more time. Let's equip it with 3. And you will never have to refill this again. It's a one-time fill. Aw, crap. I took a drink of water instead of... Gotta be careful. You gotta make sure that you equip your bucket because it doesn't work any other way. I don't know how else to explain it, but as you see, and now I can take a bath. And there we go. You see how much cleaner I look now? Now I'm presentable. Now I can go flirt with that little 19-year-old girl, and I am gonna go flirt with her. So I will see you guys in a minute when I end up in front of her. Okay, now we're back here. She's gonna be sitting here for a while, so let's talk to Blanca, our little 19-year-old girl. Let's give her some romance. You seem very interesting. Can I ask you something? I'm gonna ask her, what brought you here? So this land, it's to be precise, I wanted to find a place where I can be self-sufficient and independent. You seem very interesting. So I got 5% affection from her. I have to get 100%. Now you can buy it from her by just spending about 800 coin and go and buy her a little trinket, and that'll really get her up. Unless you find one, which I can show you a couple places to find one. We're going to find one on our way. Nice weather we're having. Do you think you prefer sunny or rainy days? Okay, there's another. Depends upon what crops you need at the moment. It's important to have balance. I like this lady. Alright, do you have any brothers or sisters? Just a bunch of unwanted kids brought on by urge to survive in the unfair world. Okay, this woman is that we found her. Okay, so you can usually only ask her about 3 questions, and she says, hey man, I need to think about what you said. You can't just sit there and just like bombard her. It takes a while. You have to court her. It'll take at least a full season, if not more. Okay, so let us go over here to Gastovia, and let us go see the people we need to go see, and then I will show you this quest. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we are in Gastovia. We need to go find the wife.
Hello.
Okay, so here is the lady. Like, if you need special things, like you want to buy the woman something, you're gonna have to, this is part of where your money goes, is to keep your woman happy. So make sure that you find out where this lady is. But that is not the lady that we are looking for. What time of the day? It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. See, there seems to be a glitch in the game that, like, unless you go into a city, everybody just stays in their spot. Nobody moves around. I don't know why. So we gotta wait a moment for her to show up. There's Egbert. What is this? Simple torch and an iron knife. Oof. Alright, don't want to steal. Alright, so there we are. Hi, right, nice to meet you. I'm Resimir. Okay, so this is Yudagast's wife. Okay, that's right. Nice to meet you, Resimir. What brings you to me? Hunger, thirst, and Unigast. That's true. Misfortune, hunger, thirst, I can fix, but my husband's doings might not be as effortless to revoke. Yes. That he dared to welcome me, a total stranger of one of his own. Even offer guidance and nourishment. Oh, come on. We're just being cantankerous now. So I got a vegetable soup. That's, that maniac. Haha. I like you already. Okay, there's... Okay. So, I don't really have most of my mother's stories. She always looked up to her big brother, loved him furiously, and even would stop. Yep. Tough shoes to fill. Thank you for saying that. Okay. So she was part of a traveling... This is part of the whole story. So this is what's going to introduce you. Well, we're going to get into this a little bit later on. But this is introducing you to Unigast's story. Unigast is a primary character in this. And the ending, it's... Honestly, I love the ending and the choices. But we will get there soon. So be patient and we'll get there. Nothing sorts. Sounds like you were anchored by love. That's pretty amazing. Grandpa, you know it. Okay, just a bunch of small talk. Every second. I really appreciate it, but I'm looking for a charity I'll manage. Okay, so she goes to offer him some stuff. Okay, that I can agree on. What do you need? Okay, so she asks, there's a farmer in the village. It's called Jerganawa. She usually supplies the tavern with rye because we need to get everybody drunk, but I haven't gotten anything from her in a while, so we gotta go check it out and figure out what happened. So I'll go grab a couple for us. Great, thanks. Stories. They actually changed the interactions with this. This is part of the updates that they've done because it was a pretty simple interaction, but they've made it a lot more quirky. I like it. Okay, Unigast's story. Alright, so what did she give us? She gave us some oat ale, which we're going to be selling that because we don't get drunk in this game. We got some vegetable soup for one of the answers that we use. So and that will feed us up with 50. Alright, and let's finish some of this off with, and there we go. So now we are at 100 food. So now we gotta go all the way over here to Rolnica. This is gonna be another main hub for you. Rolnica, Tuki, and then up here in these marshes. Those are gonna be when you follow the Unigast story, this is the area that you're gonna be at. And I will tell you that there is one that is gonna take you at the very end. You're gonna go all the way down here to Rolnica. Okay, so that is part of the reason why I built this civilization here, is because when you get to the end to get out to Rolnica, it is a trek. And the closer you get to these mountains over here, the more uh, the thicker the wildlife gets, and it becomes very, very treacherous there, especially if you don't have a lot of protections. I'm just gonna go up here. I forgot to go talk to her first. So you're supposed to, when you get the quest, you come up here and you talk to Jugganawa. And then Jugganawa is gonna send you over there, and you're gonna go talk to Nadir. I jumped the gun because I've played it enough. Okay, Alwyn, I don't really care about you and your story. I know something about your sister, but I don't get it. Okay, where is... Let's find... There she is. Okay, I've heard. I'm sorry, that's not a good moment. Okay, I don't want to intrude, but I just wanted to ask about the rye. Okay, unfortunately, we won't be able to provide the rye at this time. The crops are deceased and pretty much unusable, as if I didn't have enough problems already. But don't worry, I ordered delivery of rye from Rolnica. It should be here yesterday, actually. Don't know what happened. Nadir is usually very prompt. Maybe you should go see him and check if everything is alright. Okay, so that is the other half of this quest. That's where I screwed up. So we're gonna go over here to Rolnica, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh, before I completely go though, one thing. If you run alongside the roads, especially here along this main drag river right here, you're going to find lots of different treasures. There's a couple of wagons, plus there's also one on the other side, and I will take you to that one real quick. Let's go check that out. It's been a while. Usually you can get like an iron axe and a couple other cool things from that. And if you don't want to steal the stuff and you just want to be able to find it and get it, there's lots of places. You always come across treasure. You just do a beeline between where you are and where you're going. You will always find something. Okay, so there is usually one up here. If you follow this river, so this is the other side of Gastovia. Usually if you follow this river, there is an encampment on the other side. So let's go to the other side over here, because we should be coming up on the waterfall here pretty soon. And there's usually... Ah, there we go. Look, there's one. So, let's see. What do we find here? We found Malvasia. Ooh, it got an iron knife. That's needed. Those iron knives are really... Okay, and so you can come back here once a year and check these. Also, this waterfall is a great source for limestone. But as you can see, oh, also, is there still one in here? I remember there was. Oh, look, there is a bronze pickaxe. Okay, so instead they just gave you that. Alright. So this is the first spot over on the other side of Gastovia. So, oops, let's get over here on this side. Now, there is some wolves up here too, so you gotta be careful, but there is a really huge clay deposit over here. So if you decide to build over on this side of Gastovia, there's plenty of resource over here as well. The thing is it's mostly hilly land, and you can build farms on hilly land, but it's much harder to build houses on hilly land, especially with steep slopes. Okay, so we are going back down to this main road. Let's punch a rabbit. Alright. So, let's see here. We got a bunch of rabbits up here. Ah, screw it. Yeah, keep your comments to yourself there, Thumper. Okay, so we are looking for another one. So, there usually is one. We're coming up towards the end of the map. What'll happen? Okay, so here's the end of the map, and what'll happen is this. Is it will turn you around. Okay, so there used to be one over here, but for some reason they took it away. I really liked that one over here because this is where I would always come over and get my axe. Because the first place I started was right over here across the river. So, and yeah, this is a perfect spot right over here, but as you see, you need to build closer to the water and then build up in your farmland. And I did it backwards. See this area right here, which is in between Gustovia and if you see right where I'm at, this actually is a really good spot to build. This was the second spot that I tried. And it's really good. As you see, the land is flat so that you can build. And then if you need to, but the thing is, figuring out where to build your farmlands the most important part. But this, honestly, this was really good. It was still too far away from everything that I wanted to do. And look, we just found us. Let's see, we found a torch. Gonna need that this winter. What else did we find? Ooh, another stone axe. And a plank. Huh. So it looks like I'm probably, because I'm 1,000 meters away. Oh, look, looks like we got another one. What do we got here? We got a stone axe. I got too many of those. Meat, I'll take that. Anything else of value? Okay. Yeah, I got plenty of stone axes, actually. I got one too many, stone axes. So I'm probably gonna find a place to sleep for the night, because I'm right over by that farming spot I always tell you about. And I'll tell you which parts of the map I'm in, that way because maybe you want a different starting spot, maybe you have a different way that you play the game than I do. And if you play the game different than I do, then, hey, it's up to you. But I really want to build, see, the way I build my civilization or my city is that I want it to be well-rounded. I want it to be the biggest city in the area, and I want to be the giant metropolis. I want to be the New York of my region, and yeah. So that's part of it. That's part of the building style that I want, and so that's the game that I play. You may want to play a completely different game. You might want to sit there and really hone in on your agricultural, because you really enjoy that part of the game. So let's see here. Let's find a place to sleep for the night. How many sticks do I have? How many sticks do I need? So let's go here. Let's go here, and I need 16, so I need 7 more sticks. So let's go ahead and use this. And this will probably fix it for the night. Hold it right here. And so we're gonna light our fire. It's time that we cook some of that meat that we killed. So I got 14 meat. And if you notice, it doesn't do anything to the meat by cooking it. It doesn't lighten the weight. Now there are some things that you do when you're processing them. It will actually, because of the waste that's there, it will drop the overall weight. Alright, so we're gonna wake up in the morning, and we've got plenty of food, and we're gonna head over there, and we're gonna go see what happened to that Rye guy, and we're gonna sell some of this stuff too, so that we can get rid of it, get it off of our out of our inventory, because right now we don't really have a lot of skills, or a lot of weight that we can carry. So let us look in our skills real quick. We picked up another skill under hunting. Survival sense. Wait, this is under survival skills. Okay. So survival knowledge, iron liver, solid as a rock, 10%. We want 10%, strong as an oak, 10% more health. This is one that I always like to go for. You want to have more health. It kind of helps you out. Alright, so let's go ahead and sleep to the next day. notice we can't go to the next season. You have to actually have a house to do that. Okay, so we have a little bit less. We're on our way. We've got another 800 meters to go, and we're just going to go right across the water. Oh, look, I found another barrel. Look at that. I don't want the rot, but there's another barrel right there, too. And this is that. Oh, wait, that's not a barrel, is it? No. There's usually a couple of barrels around here, and there's even one on the other side of the lake. Oh, we're taking the long way. Let's just not and say we did. But if you search along the rivers and the lakes, you'll find barrels. Oh, nice! We found some wheat. I want the wheat. All right. So then we can use that later on, because we're gonna need 15 wheat seeds as one of our. I think we're gonna need 15 wheat. We're gonna need a bunch of seeds. I know carrot and cabbage are one of them. Oh, look, we've got another one. And quite frankly, there's no need to go around and oh wow, I got a torch. I got a copper spear. That's a bunch of rot. Man, I'm gonna make some serious money when I get to where I'm going. I just hope that I can make it there before I get to a point where I'm so weighed down I feel like a damn hoarder. You know, maybe some of this will go down when I eat. But there's no need to go out there and craft a bunch of stuff and go spam everyone. Because if you follow the quest and as you go along, you will actually get an opportunity to find everything that you need that will give you plenty of money to get you started to begin with. Okay, it's just a stick. Man, they make these sticks look like bows sometimes. Alright, so we're coming up. We're about halfway there. I'll see you guys the next time we come across something interesting or we get there. Oh, real quick, when you come to this section, okay, just so that you guys can notice, there are 2 bridges there. Okay, don't get confused because sometimes I end up over here because I'm not paying attention. There are 2 bridges. Oh, and it looks like we found another one of these hot spots. What do we find? Do we find anything worthwhile, or has it all been... Ooh, a bronze sickle! Oh man, I am finding some cool stuff. Okay, so most of the stuff you're going to end up wanting or needing later on. And so that bronze sickle is going to help, like when you plant wheat. Oh, yes. So, again, all I did was go to Gastovia and run over here to this city, and I have found so much stuff. It's unreal. They have really enhanced the map here. I will tell you that. They have enhanced the map quite a bit as far as resources that they offer and little treasures. If you really go through and search out the map, you will find more in treasures than you will in crafting. The only reason why you want to do like a whole crap ton of crafting is if you are trying to if you're trying to up your skill points and your technology, but there are still other ways that you could do it, like cooking and sewing, you know, if you're trying to get up your production technology. Alright, and up here, this is also one of the cities that we're going to be coming to buy a pig. And the reason why you want a pig is not for food. You want the pig for manure, because that is going to be how you save money, because manure is fairly expensive. Okay, let us see if we can find. Now, it took us some time. Let's see. Okay, so he is where he's supposed to be. Ah, here we go. So we found somebody. Delmar, can I help you with something? Let's see what he's got. I have a hole in the roof. I'll give you what you need. Okay, so let's see. Hole in the roof. What we need is deliver 1 log. 3 apple, 32 coin, and 50 dynasty. I can drop the sticks. Okay, so what we're gonna do is he wanted us to fix the hole in the roof. So here we go. I've got what you asked for. Alright, so now construct a hunting lodge, and then we need to hunt 3 boar or fox. Okay, so let's go fix our screw up. So now we can do 10 buildings. As you see here, let's go look at the management. So we just completed that quest, and so now we can do 10 buildings. Or now we're talking to Nadir. Okay, so I checked up on the Rye. It was supposed to Gastovia. What happened? That's worrying. I already involved the situation. Let's try and find him. I've traveled here, Gastovia. Missed him somewhere along the way. I know exactly where he's at. Would you do it? That'd be helpful. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be good Samaritans. Wait, I need to sell some stuff to him so I can have less weight because I'm about to pick up some more stuff.
How do you do?
Show me your wares.
In my nature.
Let's get rid of the feathers. Alright, and that was pretty easy. They do get harder, so we have to hunt boar and fox, and then we'll have to hunt the bison and a bear, and usually I think it's like a lynx or something. It will have you do some specific hunting. Okay. So I'm gonna leave the wolf alone. This is the reason why I like sprinting, because I want to get over there. Oh, okay, cool. We found another spot, but we gotta kill us a wolf first. Where is he? Because there's one that hangs around right here. So let's see what we got. We got a felt hat, a simple linen shirt. Oh wow, we are gonna have a heck of a winter. We got fur and joined hose. What do we got in here? We don't want rot. We got firewood. We don't need the firewood. Trousers. Wow. Okay. So we've got some serious stuff that we have found. Okay, so hold on a second. Let's go into our inventory. We want to change our clothes. So the joined hose is not going to help us out in the heat, but we're about to go into winter anyways. So we're going to want the joined hose to be on. And then we are going to want to put the simple linen shirt on. And we're going to put on the straw hat to keep us cool right now. But look at this. We got the thick leather gloves, which are really, really good. Or, let's see, these trousers. Let's put the trousers on now. We'll put the joint hose on. Let's see what we look like with actual trousers. So this is what we look like for the summer. So we have our summer wear already. You know, I normally don't get this. So this is awesome. Let's make sure, let's get rid of some food. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I had one more. Okay, now I can sprint. Alright, wow, that was actually really, really lucrative. So now I actually look like a human being instead of a poor boy. And I can survive the winter, because here's the thing, the first couple of winters are probably the hardest for me. So, anyways, you saw our treasure, and we're going to go back here, we're going to get this fixed. Now, let's see, we are in day 4, so we got 3 more days after this before the season ends, and we want to get this done before the season ends. So that's going to be my primary goal, on top of building a barn and a hunting lodge. I'll show you kind of where he's at. Well, it shows you right here, but he is going to be up here in this falls right here. But we need to follow the blood trail. It will give us his exact location. Okay, so here's the blood spots. Okay, I knew it would be. Okay, so you follow the blood spots, and as you see, the blood spots keep going. Okay, here's some more blood. Okay, yeah, here we go. And it goes right off the trail. into here. And so you want to follow. He's usually right here. Oh, there he is. Let's get some water. Dang, you're bleeding, badly wounded. Nadir said, working on you, da da da. Okay, that's right. Here, take the parcel. Just please get some help. Okay, so I took the package. Now I gotta go back to Nadir, which is right here. So as you see, it's right. I was spot on right where it was at, but I just kind of wanted to show you the blood trail, because the blood trail will help you, especially if you're lost. But he's always right there by the falls. I love the shadows in this game. Okay, so we're back. We have to search for Nadir. Where's Nadir? Nadir is in here. Which one are you, Nadir? Yeah, about that delivery. I found your man. He's... Yeah. I gave him some... so I told him you should hurry. Thank you very much for your help. Will you handle the delivery of the rye? Sure, don't worry about it. He says, you're amazing. Here's some coins. And I'm just going to say thank you. Dynasty reputation. He gave me 300 coins for doing it. I could say, oh yeah, no, your worker needs it more, but no. No. I went, I found him, I got it. So now I have to deliver to what's her name? So we're gonna go through the night, and we're probably just gonna find a spot and camp for the night, and then in the morning we're gonna go talk to her. But I probably have to go home and get a bath before that happens. So I'm probably just gonna head home, and then we'll head there in the morning. Okay, so now I've slept to the next day. I just need to get this done. I took a bath when I got home. Let us just put some of this stuff away, and then we're gonna go deliver that, and then that should be the end of this story. So the first thing we're gonna do, so we dropped some weight so that we could run. And first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go flirt with this girl. We're gonna give her the Malvesa, because we want her to be ours, and we want her to be ours soon. We didn't have a chance to come back to it. Now see, this is probably the way it worked back in the day. It was, you know, when you came into town a couple times a week, you might say hi. She decides she likes you, and if she wants to get to know you, she's gonna have to move in with you. You know, so let's see. Yeah, let's go find our little 19-year-old girlie. I want a woman's my own age. I always find women that are like 10 years older than me. Oh, what? You getting all... So, see, I can go ahead, I can give her this. And so we go from 15%. We only get 7%? Wow. Well, 7% I didn't have. When I first got it about, it made an amazing impression on me. How did you like it here? Ooh, I got another 5%. Okay. How are you doing? Beautiful. So now you see that she likes me more. Suppose there's 100 in the valley. Stuff's there. Supporters still look. And oh man, she did not like that. Right, some people who think it rains because the clouds are sad. It's just, oh, that killed me. And she doesn't want to talk to me anymore. You know what? Screw you. You take my gift and then you spit in my face. Man, that's messed up. Wow. Well, that's a typical woman for you, though. Oh, you're supposed to shower me with gifts. I don't have to do anything. It's like, no, the guy wants your favor. There is something expected in return. Oh, look, I found another. Oh, I found. And, ooh, I got night vision. I want to see how that works. And we got a wooden shovel. All right, awesome. So, again, running through the forest. Just doing a beeline to... Wait, I'm supposed to... Wait, hold on. I need to go to... Gastovia. Okay. There we go, because I was sending myself in the wrong direction. I thought I got turned around. Yeah, keep running, Bambi. Okay, where is she? Okay, guys, we are back in Gastovia, and I'm just looking for, the lady. No, that's not her. There, where'd she go? He lives over here, and she should be... Yeah. So let me just walk in their house and be like, hey, lady, did you order some rye? Here you go. Yeah, no, I can't flirt with her because one, she's too old with me, and two, she's married to the guy that I pay my taxes to. Okay, did you find any problem? A few things, but as an adventure like me, I feel sorry for the slain dragons already. Here's your payment. Oh wow, so I made 500 coins from all this. Wow, did you... I bid you farewell, wealthy man. In that case, take care. Okay. And now that has a full quest completed. And we made a bunch. What did we make? Let's see. We've got some skills that we got. So we got some diplomacy. So we get 1 20. Let's... So if we do the 20% Domio, so this is the one we want on the diplomacy. You're gonna want barter. Barter is gonna be, that's how you get your higher prices. So people that complain about the lower prices in the game, well, that's because they never did the barter, or they hadn't gotten that far, because it's always been there that I know of, and I bought this on pre-release. So diplomacy knowledge, let's go ahead and increase that, because every time we do an interaction, every time we sell something, that is considered diplomacy, and you get points and all that. Okay, so we've completed that quest. There is one more quest over here that I was thinking about, and it's this guy's sister, and I never have been able to complete it. I've looked at it a couple of times. It's Alwyn. Okay, so let's see if we can get this one fixed. Hi, my name's Resimir. I came here from the south looking for a new place, new life, continue. Doesn't, okay. If I did not mean to offend you, I'm sorry. What's that, Alwyn? Maybe I could be of some aid. There's no need to apologize. I'm a little bit annoyed and short-tempered recently. There is a delicate matter that won't let me focus on my work. Okay, so pay attention here. It may seem petty, but I'm tired of my mother's conflict with Jurganawa. Her son Delbor won't leave my little sister Olga alone. Okay. So we gotta go find Delba. Okay. I understand it's just a game for him. After all, I was his age, so he's a kid. I pretended to be a knight equipped with this stack of medieval sword, but anyway, I can imagine to protect her honor. Okay. So anyway, let's get down to earth. I think he needs something to help him keep him busy and away from my sister. It would be nice indeed. So what I need to do, the first thing he's going to do is, let's go in here to journal. Let's look at Alwyn's story. So we need to pick up 1 stick, and we're going to deliver that to Delbor. Okay, so let's go find us a stick, just in case we don't have one. There's got to be a stick around here somewhere. Okay, here's a stick. Now what we need to do is go find a kid by the name of Delbor. So we need to go look for the little kids. Okay, there he is. Okay, so he's sitting at the tavern. Okay, so we found Delbor. Let's talk to him. Hi, Delbor. Right, age 7. Okay, so he's a 7-year-old boy. He's got a crush on a girl. You look strong age. Have you thought of becoming a knight? No, but quite a lot about that. Did you know that many of them started learning to fight? Okay, it happens. It can give it to me because you're clearly worthy. It may look inconspicuous, but it certainly is an excellent practice weapon for an aspiring knight like you. So I'm going to give him the stick. It looks like a bit like a regular stick to surprise your opponents. Do you know what else knights do besides fighting battles? This as well, but most of all, they protect ladies and children from danger and make sure that no harm is done to them. Um, yes, it's a lot of work, but this is the most important principle of chivalry. So he's trying to help him out. Okay, you're welcome, young master. Or you're welcome. Okay, so now we've got to go into Alwyn's story, and we got to go cover the other half. So now we got to go back and talk to Alwyn. Okay, let's see if we can get Alwyn completed. All right. Hold on. What do we get for talking to Alwyn? We get 1 flatbread. Hey, that works out for us. Okay, so Alwyn is up here. Let's go find him. There's Alwyn. Okay, so now I have talked to him, solved your problem with Delbor, and gave you an idea of stick story. Young does not listen to anyone. By the way, I got this bread from. Okay, Okay, so she makes some at the. Okay, so yeah, he's talking about her. We already dealt with her. Not really. I spend most of my time in the field. Our paths we cross when it's time to pay taxes. Alright, see you soon. Okay, so that. But see. Wait for the next summer. Okay. So now I'm gonna have to. What the hey? See, this is what I don't get. Okay, so I've got 6 years until this expires, but I have to wait until next summer. And this is, we are already in summer, so I have to wait a full year and come back to this story. And it doesn't tell me about it. This is kind of where I always run into it. But now let's go ahead and go in this season. We have done a couple of things. And we will go and do that. But these are part of the quest, and we will finish that quest up next summer. So we've got some while. All right, guys. I will see you when we get into the next season.